Hey everyone, back again with another episode. We are Chad and Ashley.
Hi.
And we are ouRVan, and today we are still walking in the woods. Day 49 on the Appalachian Trail, and we got a cool stop coming up. We slept last night at a shelter called Trimpey Shelter. I think it's at mile 524, and up ahead at mile 534 we got a really cool shelter. It's called the Partnership Shelter, and it's actually right nearby the Mount Rogers Visitor Center. And there's a road that runs right from basically that visitor center, which is right next to the shelter, all the way to Marion, which is a town in Virginia. And what makes it cool is that you can actually order a pizza, and I think some other food, but I believe pizza is the most popular option, and have it delivered to the shelter. So we're gonna see if we could get that figured out when we get there. And hopefully, we're gonna be eating pizza 10 miles up trail.
On the trail, there are a lot of different terms that people will use out here. We've gone over a few, and we try to teach you or tell you guys some along the way as we learned. Don't remember the last one we told you guys, but there's one called a trail name. So basically what a trail name is you get a name on trail, usually from you doing something, and so someone will be like, hey, you should be, let's say, like this one guy, he brings beer on the trail, so they call him Six Pack. So that's his trail name, and that's how he got it. And Chad and I haven't got our trail names yet, but I got mine the other day from a couple named Peas and Carrots. They decided to name me Gypsy, and the reason why I got it was because if you've been following us for a while, we've been traveling in an RV for 2 years, and now we're doing this. So they said, oh, you should be Gypsy. So I think I like it. I'm gonna keep it. Chad, on the other hand, doesn't have one yet. Yeah, that's the term of the day. Trail name.
There is the shelter. Yeah, looks really nice. Awesome shelter. And I've heard it is closed right now, but there's even showers when it's open. Huh, that'd be cool if it were on.
What is it?
It's a shower.
No.
Well, big change of plans, as you can see behind me here. We got to the shelter, looked at the pizza menu, looked really good, but then we discovered there was a free shuttle service offered by this town of Marion. So we called, and they came and picked us up right by the shelter and drove us into town. So we grabbed a hotel room for the night. It was only $65, and they are dog friendly. So we went for it, and maybe we'll walk to get pizza, or it's kind of a busy town. There's a Walmart and Ingles, other grocery stores, lots of fast foods, all kind of within walking distance of here. So Ashley's inside, we're gonna get checked in, and we are gonna take one night in this town and relax a little bit. So big change of plans, but yes, ordering pizza to that shelter is definitely a very solid option. And a little disappointed we didn't get to do it. We're probably still gonna get pizza anyway, because I've heard from a couple locals already that pizza place is really good. Well, after 2 nights and 1 whole 0 day off in Marion, we're back on trail, and One of the first things we're coming to, just about 6 miles in, is an old 1900s schoolhouse. And I think it's also a museum. But it's just a little bit off trail here. And it looks like a pretty cool stop, and I believe you can also camp here. What's in a chicken house? Okay, okay. Quick correction, I think I said school. It's actually a farm. There's a school somewhere? I guess this is the farmhouse. And here's the school. It was 0.3 miles farther down trail. And the trail goes right through that field afterwards. Oh, it's open. Kind of. What? Well, that's cool. So you're actually allowed to sleep in the schoolhouse? If we're understanding that right? Looks like separate boys and girls outhouses. Curious if they're open. And we're actually debating spending the night here. We got some friends a little behind us who should be here in just a few minutes. We're gonna see if they want to stay also. Whew. Yep. Looks and smells like you can use it. Oh yeah, it smells like you could use it. It's not a bad smell, it's just that like active privy smell. Good morning. We did end up sleeping in that schoolhouse last night. It was very cool. It was not haunted. No ghosts were spotted. But it was a pretty cool schoolhouse. We stayed in there with 3 other people we know that we've been hiking with on and off here. So we all had a bunch of fun in there, joking around about whether or not we would see ghosts. And one girl thinks that her earplugs were stolen by ghosts. I'm thinking she'll find them shortly, but who knows. But we're back on trail today, and I was just thinking and saying to Ashley that the trail looks very green today. And, you know, if you remember in Georgia, it was all very brown. But if you look here, it's really starting to feel like summer. A lot of green and getting some leaves on the trees. Very nice. We've also got a couple days of warm weather. Today it's going up into the low 70s. And I believe tomorrow it's going to be in the low 80s. And no rain, at least for these next 2 days, so it should be very, very nice. And we've got a water crossing coming up in the next couple of days here. I think it's about 20 miles ahead, so it's either going to be late tonight or early tomorrow. And, we'll definitely show you that when we get there. Yeah, those are cool. It's in like a swamp here.
Why is everyone like closed?
No! Don't get Don't get out here!
What?
Speak cow to them. Look at that. They heard you. We're coming to the end of the day here. and we're getting close to the water crossing. I think there's campsites on either side of it, so we're probably going to camp before we cross it and tackle that one in the morning. But should be a fun crossing. Hopefully it's not too deep. I guess the camping's on the other side. All right. It's not even deep.
It's on my end the whole time.
Holy crap! Holy crap! That's... Yeah, we started running down the mountain.
Day 54. It's been a great last couple days. Done a lot of nice hiking. We've been hanging out with our same group of people recently, and been getting some miles done. Bunch of trail magic recently. We had 2 separate trail magics today. One in the morning, a guy had a whole cart set up. It was like a hot dog style cart, and he was cooking breakfast food, fried eggs, sausage, great blueberry pancakes. And then in the afternoon, one of the members of the group we've been with, her family had a Chick-fil-A brought to trail. So there's a big salad and a bunch of Chick-fil-A. Shout out to her trail name is Dirty Pasta. Thank you again, Dirty Pasta's mom, for bringing out that Chick-fil-A. Food was awesome. Packed out 3 sodas from there and a whole bag of pita chips and some hummus. Gonna have that at camp tonight. And we got an exciting stop coming up. If you've been following us for a long time, you might have seen a video forever ago, maybe like 2 years ago now, of us in the RV, and we went to a place called Dismal Falls, and there was like a little free campground nearby. But that was back in the RV. Turns out that Dismal Falls is actually right on the Appalachian Trail, and we're gonna be there and tomorrow. Hopefully we should get there tomorrow evening. So super excited for that. It's been really hot recently. The hot weather's here. After a couple of days of snow up in the Grayson Highlands, we are now freezing. We were freezing. We are now sweating. Very hot weather, and we're excited for this waterfall tomorrow. Definitely show you a few shots of the falls. It's a nice one. There's a good swimming hole, and I think this is going to be the first time that we actually get into the water for a swim on the Appalachian Trail. It's been a little too cold up until now, so we are very, very excited for that. And haven't been filming too much because it's been a lot of the same recently. Try to only film the highlights for you guys. But yeah, 54 days in, feeling good. Very excited for Dismal Falls. made it to Dismal Falls and just finished a nice swim. Day 56, camped at Dismal Falls last night. It was great to be back there, just as fun as we remembered it, maybe a little colder. And we're walking now. Again today we're starting at mile 612, but this is where we are going to close out this video, and we'll catch up with you on the next one. We are now past the 600 mile mark, getting a good distance into Virginia, and we should have a bunch of fun stuff coming up ahead. So we'll see you guys in the next one.